All right, your first comic that we're going to be bringing up, he is the co-producer of tonight's show. Please give it up for my friend and yours, Bear Love, everybody. Give it up for him.
How we doing, Golden? Let me move this out of the way. Hippies are a little clumsy. My name is Bear. I've always been called Bear. My dad loves to remind me I named you that, not the hippies. But I'm a hippie. That means I smoke a little bit of pot. And you guys legalized pot here in Colorado. Yeah. Kind of put me out of a job. Nobody tells you what happened to the weed man, the one that made it out. He delivers pizza now. DoorDash. And these people with the snow racks on their car, looking like cops, they're slowing down your food, and they're not even police. How many times you stop for them? All right, so, but I'm a hippie, and my friend, his parents are hippies. And growing up is confusing enough, but when your parents are hippies, how can you be a rebel? How do you go through that phase? Get a job? Go to school? Get a degree? You know, it's kind of hard to run away from your dad's teepee. And he chases you down on horseback and says, "It's cool, bro, we can talk about it." So I guess hippies did some good things for society. They invented the word grounded. Take away the TV, take away the phone, get grounded. Before that, I guess we just beat our kids. So it's funny because I took my two friends, their parents are hippies, I took them to Burning Man, and their names are Blu-ray and Solmar. And I'm going by Bear, that's not my real name, you know, and I'm going by Bear, and they're like, "What's our Burning Man name?" And then they realized that their parents already gave them Burning Man names. And so they went all week by Bob and Sam. You go by Bob, and I'll go by Sam. How about that? And so I smoked a little bit of pot here in Colorado, and have you guys ever smoked so much pot you thought you invented something that you didn't really invent? I'll tell you how it happened. So we were growing pot high up in the Colorado Rockies, double meaning. Told you guys put me out of work. And we ran out of Kool-Aid. And we're up there in the middle of the mountains up by Deckers. And we're out of Kool-Aid. And you know how hippies love Kool-Aid. They even have it on tap at Chiba Hut. They think it's a real drink. So, but we've got a bunch of sugar because my girlfriend was shopping at Costco. And we've got all this water, but we've got no Kool-Aid. So we have a commune up there, and we've got a bunch of hippies that came through, and hippies bring tea. And so I was like, I can make some sugar water and then put some tea in there to flavor it like the Kool-Aid. And so for 3 days, my friends, I'm giving them, you know, a batch of sugar water tea. You want a batch of sugar water tea? Are you parched? They probably thought there was pot in it, knowing me, but it was just celestial seasons, sleepy time. So, but for 3 days, I'm telling my girlfriend, should I make another batch of sugar water tea, honey? And she's like, yeah, sure. And, but your family will keep you in check. My cousin, he comes from Texas, and he says, yeah, this is very good, Bear. And I was like, yeah, I'm thinking about making a stand at Red Rocks and selling it. You know, all the different flavors. And he goes, yeah, it is good, but you did not invent sweet tea. So, I'll leave you with this. I've got a little bit of gray in my beard, and I just started stand-up comedy. So you might say I'm going through a midlife crisis. But my generation doesn't do midlife crisis like my dad's generation. He bought himself a Corvette. My generation doesn't have Corvette money. A midlife crisis for my generation looks like a 30-year-old should be trading recipes with the other moms at school, but instead this weekend she's getting her head shaved. Where's my Britney Spears? That's a midlife crisis for my generation. I'm not just picking on the girls. The single guys, we're not doing the midlife crisis correctly either. He should have joined the military 20 years ago, but instead he's been working in a factory with his dad. His knees aren't there anymore. But you'll find him this week at Bass Pro Shop, looking for night vision goggles to hunt a deer. If you need night vision goggles to hunt a deer, you're not the warrior we need, Tanner. So, but the couples, let's pick on them one time before I go. The couples, we're not doing our midlife crisis correctly either. You guys met in high school. You guys made out at Lookout Point, for gosh sakes. And now the last couple weeks on Facebook, you're in an open relationship. Come on, you guys were homecoming king and queen, and now we grew old and fat together, and now we're in an open polyamorous relationship? Gross! Stay with your man. I love you guys. Have a good night. Thank you.
Give it up one more time for Bear Love, everybody. Give it up for him. Bear Love, that describes my weekends, too. All right. You guys.